You weren't born the strong one. You were a child who had to learn strength because softness wasn't an option. Psychology reveals a heartbreaking truth. Some children don't lose their childhood in a sudden event. They outgrow it quietly in the shadows. Without warning, they realize the burden of responsibility has fallen on them, and they have no choice but to carry it. This is the psychology of parentification. First, early responsibility forces a child to manage adult emotions, training their brain to suppress their own needs to keep the peace. You weren't born strong. You became a shield because there was no other option. Second, survival independence creates a child who stops asking for help because they stopped expecting comfort. As an adult, you appear unshakable, but internally, you struggle to trust any support that feels temporary. Third, split maturity means while your logic grew up, your emotional needs were left starving. You are wise and serious, yet feel guilty or hollow inside because you never learned how to safely need others. Fourth, for those who grew up too fast, rest feels like danger. Your nervous system associates calm with the inevitable storm that followed in childhood, leaving you unable to relax unless you're being useful. Fifth, you feel a crushing guilt for needing attachment. You minimize your existence and apologize for wanting support, viewing yourself as a burden rather than a human with needs. Sixth, your empathy is a survival tool. You read moods and anticipate problems before they happen, but you remain guarded because you know the high cost of caring without protection. If this is you, psychology doesn't call you broken. It says you adapted to pressure before you knew what safety was. Healing isn't becoming weak. It's finally accepting that you are allowed to put the weight down and rest. Are you still carrying a childhood that wasn't yours to manage? If you saw yourself in this story, remember this: you're not weak. You were just forced to be strong too early. And if this video helped you understand yourself, even just a little, consider subscribing. Because the next video might be the piece you've been missing for a long time, but never knew how to explain. You're not the only one who grew up too fast, and you don't have to carry it all alone anymore.